All right, up in the sky at Y115. And so let's begin. And if you guys recall, we already kind of mapped out what design we're kind of shooting for in our creative world. And you can see I got a bunch of supplies here as well as a bunch of supplies in my ender chest. Lots of stone for slabs and also a little bit of chiseled stone. Bunch of acacia wood. We got some sea lanterns, some glass, and birch wood for our birch doors and our polished andesite, which we're gonna go ahead and start with. So we are gonna boom. This is going to make our outline of our iron farm. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and just start this corner. So this is gonna be the simple square that starts us off. It's gonna go out that way. Let's see here. We also need some slabs and some sea lanterns. So for the slab, oops, let's get some slabs down. And then what we're gonna do is, I modified slightly the floor design we're gonna go with, so that we have andesite around the edges, and then all of the middle is going to be comprised of slabs with the occasional sea lantern in the midst of it. So you can see we got the diagonal movement of the sea lantern. So I haven't been paying very much attention to my replays, and I just gave it a shot. And I was going back and watching some of my replays, and no, I haven't fixed this yet. And I noticed I've been getting quite a bit of lag. So that is not good. Not good at all. I wish I had my bow. I want to shoot this guy. But, oh, look, there's a skeleton spawned on our base support there. So I dropped the settings, and so the video quality is going to be as high, but hopefully there's no lag. And that's what's important for the time being. And we're just going to upgrade our rig. All right, here we are, ladies and gentlemen, up high in the sky, and look at what we have here. Right down there is our first iron golem spawning pad completed. But now we just got to get some villagers in the villager holding tanks. So as you can see, we've got a bit of railage going on here to get our villagers over there. So let's go ahead and break this. I do have the villager pickup system right here. It was working, then I accidentally broke it. So until we use up these villagers, we are just gonna wait, use these guys up, and then I'll fix it, put it back the way it should be. And look at this guy trying to get away. Well, no, that's okay. We're just gonna grab one of these guys. I'm gonna close that off, and I'm gonna chase him down to show you where we're gonna be going. We're gonna follow this guy, and we are going all the way over here. This is a water stream to get back up. We are rolling. Oop, there he goes. And we are following him in suit. Woohoo! Down, down we go. There's all the acacia trees. And boom, into the pit we are. So actually, you guys missed it. I wish I was recording, but I actually did that the first time, and I incorrectly aligned. I did a couple villagers, and they landed on top of each other, and then I went down and I landed on it and died, and it killed me, and my items went everywhere. Picked some up in here. I picked a bunch, or then the rest of them up on the ocean floor. Hey, did this guy, did he just float in here? And then I think he just went in here by himself. Oh yeah, look at that. Ha. Yo, look, 1, 2. Yeah, this guy just fell in there. That's hilarious. I didn't know this was gonna do that. So cool. Well, I'm gonna grab these carts from these guys, go back up top. We got 2 more in here, and then we got the other 3. Ladies and gentlemen, it is our first iron golem. What's up, dude? How's it going? I just put in some more villagers, and I came down here to pop them out of their mine carts, and look, there he is. I realized, I don't know if I showed you, the villagers fall all the way down here, and with this water stream, they fill up this cart. They just automatically float down and then bloop, go right here. I believe I have one more side, and then we are done with this iron farm. Under the sea. Here we are, under the sea. Here's our completed mob spawner, and I kind of want these slabs to come all the way down, but it doesn't look good with the water. Maybe we can figure out a solution. But we need something to guide our iron golems. Actually, maybe we break this and see if they will fall straight down. I don't think they will, because Tango Tech and Hermitcraft made one just like this, or something similar where they fell through the ocean and they didn't go straight down. But, so we have, here's our 4. What I'm thinking we do is we make a guide, how we had anticipated to build the little glass trail off the end of this, if you recall our creative mode. So if I just go like this, ooh, yeah, that's pretty sweet. I like it. I like it. Maybe we can get like this going all the way down. Maybe we do like every other, or like every 2 blocks. It's like a pack of 4 and then 2 block space and then a little bit more space. I think it'd be cool to like be able to see the iron golem kind of go down from a distance. So it's more clear. We'll give it a shot. We'll give it a shot and see what works. Let's get back to it. It happened. It happened to me. We were way up top working on our second iron golem thing, putting the finishing touches along the edges, this trim that kind of sticks out. And I fell. And I landed on one of these things. Or no, one of those things up there. And half my items got pushed into the water. And I was like, oh, that's fine. I'll just go pick them all up. So I got half my items. I've got my chest plate, my leggings, but I'm missing my boots, my hat, one of my picks, my axe, my shovel, my sword. And you know where it went? It fell into the water stream and it got pushed to the middle. And then it fell down. And then there's lava at the bottom. I'm gonna go cry a little bit and then come back. Anyway, I got some night vision potion on so I could see, look for my items, make sure I got all the ones that were on the ocean floor. But alas, these are the only ones that I got. So we're gonna have to go and get some levels, do some enchanting, do some recrafting at the village farm, and re-get our gear. Up high in the sky near the AFK spot for the Guardian farm, and you can see here we got a bunch of enchanting books to get our gear replaced and get an extra axe or 2, and in addition to our ender chest. Yeah, so lots of enchanting to do, and as you can see, I got no levels. I'm not even level 1. I actually died again because I thought I had boots on, and I dropped from a relatively not high distance. Normally with the enchanting on, I just do from all the time, but then I died, so I grabbed all my items again. But we don't need levels because hard at work. We've got Colossus 68 here. This is my AFK account / camera account when I need them to be Yeah, so this is my second account, and he comes in here and goes AFK fishing at the fish farm with my used up tools. So you can see here, so whenever I have a tool that needs to be mended up, I come over here, drop it off in here, and then when my tools are all getting low, I start up the AFK account and get him going. I think right now we have 121 levels on Colossus. So we're going to drop off all of our items and let Colossus use an anvil and get them all nice and put together. Whoa, it is storming like craziness in the Minecraft Zundibar server. Iron Golem Farm. Here's lava that killed half my stuff, but that's okay. And look at this baby go. This is like maybe just a day and a half of running with both of the spawning platforms up and going. So it's working just fantastic. So we're going to grab some of this iron and make some iron anvils for the mending. And we are ever making progress on our iron farms. So we got the double decker pretty much completed here and running. We've got iron golems falling like crazy. And I got to put in some glass to connect, but I don't need to for functionality. So those are working great. We got this one and this one going. You can see here a little out of render distance for me. Hopefully you guys can see that. But the next biggest thing that I needed was more acacia wood, because these 2x2 giant acacia wood stilts into the air take up a ton of wood, like a ton. So, and this is my temporary storage. I don't think I've showed you guys this up close and personal. So like before, I moved all of my storage from that was in there into here. And I've got somewhat of an idea for a throne room almost, I guess, and you would like walk through this cool door and you'd come in here, and I was thinking of going for like an open theme. So we will do some type of glass top, and then we'll do like an open where the floor's kind of all open, and then we do kind of like beacons. Oops. Or beacons slash showing off our precious materials. So we're gonna have some gold and some emeralds blocks, and then we'll have in the back over there, we'll design some type of like chair throne that I'll sit in, and that will be made of diamond blocks. And then we got this, and then maybe we do like a layer of glass. Maybe it's something that you like walk through, or maybe it's something that you kind of look down into through a glass floor. But we'll have to play with some ideas. In the meantime, I'm just going to show you guys what I've been doing to get a little resources. And so here, holy moly chickens. You can hear them. I created a little pumpkin farm, you can see here. Quite a few spaces, quite a few pistons. We got sea lanterns for lights. This is... So what you can see up here, it's the exact same thing down there. All it is a bunch of pistons lined up to push the pumpkins off. And it's hooked up to an etho hopper clock. So when this fires right there, oh, it's going to push all of our... oh, and I just missed it. It'll push the pistons out. It doesn't have like perfect efficiency, but that's okay. We're not here, and there's packed ice under here. So all of those pumpkins get pushed. So here's the second layer, and holy chickens. Let's do this. There we go. Way down, turn that way down. So you can see there's a ton of chickens actually right there. Whoops, going a little too far. Yep, so this is just a yeah, you can see all those chickens dropping my freight. That Mr. Pumpkin Face. Hey, it's all he's got a little early for Halloween here, mister. No, that cracks me up. Anyway, this is all for pumpkins because I wanted to up our food source to, you got it, you know it, it's fall time, it's pumpkin pie time. So I've actually went and grabbed a bunch of sugar from our sugarcane farm and already crafted up a whole bunch of pumpkin pie. So this is going to be our food source moving forward. The reason I like it so much is because you actually you get 4 bars of food back. So that's much better than 3. I've been eating salmon, and that 1 extra bar out of eating hundreds and thousands of pieces of food over the lifetime of the server, that's going to add up to quite a bit of pieces that we don't have to eat. And as you can see, pumpkins, I can just come in here, I just AFK, I get a bunch of pumpkins, I AFK at the sugar farm, I can get a bunch of sugar, which I don't have in here right now. And you get a bunch of chickens, you can just sit here and AFK and get a bunch of eggs. And I actually added a little switch here that I could turn on, and actually gonna let some eggs come through. And you can't really hear it, but it's actually, you can kind of see it. Oh, there's one. It's gonna break eggs, dispense eggs until we get a bunch in here. But I have it right now to save up the eggs. Actually, you know what? Maybe I just go ahead and turn this on for a little bit. And then we can kill some chickens, get some feathers, get some chicken meat, but more importantly, get those levels, which we don't really need. So I'm just going to go ahead and turn this off. There's really no use for it, but I wanted to add it in because, you know what, why not? And we use the dorite, the polished dorite, you know, the typical bird poop. It does look like bird poop. So that's why I used it. Chicken farm, bird poop, just makes sense. No, I actually use polished dorite or diorite for my redstone. I think it's really easy to see the redstone on it. Obviously, this isn't long term, it's just for temporary. Yeah, so this was my crafting area for that. And then, like I mentioned at the start of the video, we needed lots more logs. So I was just planting rows and rows of trees up at the top, but they kept growing out of my reach, and I was getting a little annoyed by that, so I just went down a little bit further, dug out a room that's 7 high, so I just reached, so you can see, like, if I grab my pick, I can't hit the top, but like if I were to jump, you see I could hit it. So same here. So when all these saplings grow up into some trees, I can chop them down with my axe, Mr. Chopper, ha! And then they won't be out of reach. They'll be really easy to collect. And I need to add some water. I'm not sure if I'm gonna add it. It's just kind of temporary to get wood for now. We'll have to build a nice big wood farm coming up here. I think that might be one of the next big projects that we do. And I've also been growing a lot of birch wood, and you can see here is our other ladder. So now we have 2 ladders, 2 passageways. So this goes down to our slime farm. Actually, let's go ahead and check on our slime farm. Oh yeah, so takes us down to bedrock. Here's our beacon. Let's see how and we'll just go ahead and pop up here. Yeah, our slime. Man, I haven't looked over here at the slime farm in a bit. We're gonna have to put the glass on the top. Ooh, look at that! Holy slime balls! We're gonna have to do some crafting here. Get some slime blocks made. So I haven't been down here in quite some time, as you can see. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get this crafted up into some slime blocks and get back to chopping down some wood and building our iron farms.